Hey guys, I am Ian K, and in this video I just wanted to make a quick guide to showcase the team that I used to beat Hard Doom Tower Stage 90 Nether Spider, the highest level of Hard Doom Tower Nether Spider. I have a couple teams that I can show you to beat it, and they are relatively budget friendly, and by that I mean that they are champions that you can get for free. You don't need to pull them for the legendaries. In both teams, I'll use an Allure and two Cold Hearts, but the two legendaries can be replaced by relatively budget champions. So the first, I'll be using Lydia and Syl. Lydia, obviously, you have to complete Faction Wars first, but she is obtainable for free. So I've recorded a video showing the run, and I'll explain the run as it goes. So this is the video of the run. So for this spider, her mechanics is that whenever her turn meter is reduced by any champion, she will counterattack and place poisons on you. So if you don't have any healing in your team will eventually die to the poison. Hence why Syl is in this team. She provides the heal each turn to sustain, and she can also revive when your champion takes too much damage and dies. So Lydia is there mainly to provide the decreased defense. The increased speed also helps to lap over the boss much faster. And Syl is also there to provide another important aspect is the decreased speed on her A1. So the hard Doom Tower bosses on higher stages have really high speeds, so it might be difficult to start lapping over the boss um, regularly. So the decreased speed plays a big role as well. So in this case, you can see that the run is done entirely manual because we want to make sure that all our champion use the skills that we need. And as you can see there, even though my Cold Heart had Heartseeker up at that point, I didn't want to waste it because will this run will take a while. It's not going to be a speed run. So I'll make sure to hold one of my Heartseeker at least until the clan boss turn meter is maybe more than half, or when I cycle between their cold hearts, so I always have one available in case something bad happens. So that is when I use the second Heartseeker. So I'll just manual the entire run. So again, I had the Heartseeker available right there, but I didn't use it. So you might have to try to see where is the perfect balance to decide when to use the Heartseeker or not. And right there again, I decided not to. So you can see the counterattack slowly dwindles down everyone's health. So Syl is there to help keep everyone uh, health up. And Allure died there. So this is where her revive comes in clutch. And there we have it. It's a pretty clean and fast run, but it's obviously entirely done manually. And this is where the champions that I use. So Lydia is there to provide the decreased defense and weaken, as well as increase the speed of everyone. Allure is there just to decrease turn meter. Syl provides the healing, the passive healing, revives when the champion dies, as well as the decreased speed on her A1. Then two Cold Hearts is there to deal the damage with their Heart Seekers. Now for now, so this is my first team. Now for my second team, it's a little bit more budget friendly. You don't need to run Lydia. You can use an Arbiter as well as a Stag Knight. So I have Stag Knight here who will be placing the decreased defense role. So he also has a decreased speed on his A1, as well as a decreased attack when he places the decreased defense. So when he places the decreased attack, the spider's counterattack back on your champions will obviously deal less damage. So it's a little bit, you have a little bit more sustain there. And Arbiter is obviously there to heal as well as revive the champions. So during the mob wave, you could auto, but I rather manual since it's pretty quick anyway. And you want to make sure so that you just want to make sure that all your skill cooldowns are up when they reach the boss. You don't want to be in a situation where you use your Heart Seeker on one of the mobs here and you don't have it when you reach the boss. So yeah, so you can see the mobs here won't really be an issue. They're pretty weak and pretty easy to kill. An Arbiter in this specific team, I've actually geared my Arbiter to have some accuracy as well. So you can slow down your Arbiter a little bit from your Arena team just to give her some accuracy. What I did is I gave her an accuracy chest and an accuracy banner, so she has like enough accuracy to place the weaken on the boss because we don't have a weaken here since Stag 9 only gives the decreased defense. So once again, I'm just manualing, then reviving with Arbiter, and pretty much the same thing. Decreasing turn meter, then deciding when to use my Heartseeker, like I didn't use it right there. So just rotating the skills until the boss dies. So you may have, depending on your champion's speed, you may not be able to succeed on your first try, but you can keep trying. If not, if you don't have the speed to beat this boss, it might just be a gear check, just a gear limitation, where you might need to have a better gear to be able to beat the boss. But I was only able to beat the boss because I swapped my gear around. I had to re-gear all of my champions just so I could beat this boss, which means taking my best speed gear from a lot of my best champions to do so. As you can see, all my champions are dying, but Arbiter, that's the reason why Arbiter is there. Because your champions will die from the counter attacks. But as long as you maintain the rotation, you should be fine. It might take a few tries, but if you just keep trying, resetting the run, you will get it done. You will find the perfect run, and your team will be able to beat this. Yep, so there you have it. That's the two teams that I used. I don't remember the exact stats that I have on these champions because I re-geared them specifically for the bosses, but Arbiter still had about 300 speed. Allure had about 230 speed. Stag Knight also had about 230. The both Cold Hearts, they had around 200 to 220 speeds. So those are the speed ranges you want to meet. You want to have everyone your DPS at least 200, 220, and your fastest champion as fast as possible. Ideally, you want everyone as fast as possible, above 200 speed to be able to be fast enough to lap the boss and be able to beat it. All right, that's my video. Obviously, if you have any specific questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. I'm happy to help. Obviously, these are just the champions that I use for a budget-friendly team. If you have like better champions, feel free to use them. Like Lysandra will be amazing here. All right. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.